Hey, it's Mame! Let's go ahead and turn off this music. Alright. Why do I hear myself? Stop. Alright. Shall we play some Mame games? So, this is Mame Block. I call it Mame Madness. I'm literally just going to play a bunch of arcade games. I'm going to go from the top all the way to the bottom, playing a bunch of arcade games that I love that some of you might not have heard of. Let's start with Anteater. I need to plug in my headset real quick. So this is Anteater. It is an obscure arcade game. You may have played, I think it's called Oil's Well on computers back in the day. They were inspired by this game, aka stolen. And let's just dive right in. So, I am the Anteater, and my goal is to eat the ants, while also eating all the ant eggs. It's a maze game akin to something like Pac-Man. If the ants touch your tongue anywhere but the front of it, you die. If, oh, gotta be careful with that. This is a little bit dangerous. If you touch the worms anywhere but the back, you die. If you grab the ant queen, oh, this is bad. Well, I have screwed myself over. I'm going to restart. Yeah, this game is extremely difficult, when you first play it. You really gotta get used to it. It's not so bad once you get used to what's going on here. I have a button that allows me to retract my tongue as fast as I can. It's all about timing, paying attention to the entire board. You will notice I enjoy games like that. Let's go ahead and eat this. And as the day turns to night, you will see the spider comes out. We'll eat that spider. And then I'm going to try to abuse this for more points here. There we go. Timer isn't going. I will fix that. Oh, heck. That freezes the game, and I don't know how to unfreeze it. Gosh, darn it. How do I... Gotta restart. Thanks for screwing up my game, cat. Anyway, it's okay. Yeah, it's kind of less relevant. Basically, I'm just going till someone tells me to stop. I'm sorry, cat. I didn't mean to yell. Okay, that was very dangerous. Usually they don't spawn right at you. It was Pete on pause. Whee! Okay. You alright? Oh. Cat attack. They would. We're gonna wait for everything to spawn. Perfect. Get some extra points. And then let's sit here. Grab as many ants as we can. And got it. Anyway, I hope y'all are having a nice day. So yeah, we will basically just be playing a bunch of arcade games for the next little bit. I'll do probably this last thing of Anteater, then I'll move on. I'm going to go a little bit more fast than I usually would doing mame madness. Let's grab all these eggs. Almost got hit there. Alright, let's try to abuse this once more. Okay, it's a little dangerous, but we should be good. And we can grab this worm too. Perfect. As you can see, we get a ant bonus, ant times worm bonus, which is my favorite bonus in video games. Ant times worms bonus. Oh, that is very rude. Oh, it's extremely rude. Let's grab that worm. More points the better, I always say. Grab that. Whoa! Hello there, friend. This game gets extremely difficult, especially because of, ooh, that caterpillar almost got me. Especially because of, the fact that the night goes faster and faster each time, and, the spider is your sworn enemy. The spider will kick your butt, with absolutely no remorse. Make it! Good stuff. This game is adorable, right? Right? Well, I agree. It's so cute. It's a lot of fun. Okay, that is extremely rude, but I have to do that to react. The worm was going so fast that I could not go grab that ant first thing, so I had to do kind of a maneuver. Ooh, got there. Got there in the end. Okay, this is a little dangerous here. I have to really make my way downtown, walking fast, faces past, and I'm homebound. No! Okay, made it. Alright, we should be good. Woo! When does this loop? I don't know, I've never gotten that far. The world record score is somewhere in the mid-200,000s, so I have about half the world record score. So I don't know if anyone's ever gotten that far. This game is not a very popular arcade game, although in my opinion it should be. This game is very cute and very fun. So it's a really good maze game. Oh, darn. Just a millisecond too late. If you like maze games, like Pac-Man or some other sort, you will probably like Anteater. Although it is certainly a stressful experience. There's a cat. There's a cat. There's a cat on me. Hello, cat. You are making it difficult to play Anteater, cat. Hi. If you ever wanted to play a maze game with your tongue, this is the game for you. I'm actually doing rather well. Also, I want to do most things with my tongue, for the record. Take that how you will. And I'm very, very good with my tongue. Anyway, so anteater, right? Oh, darn. That caterpillar came raring out of that path. It wanted me dead. Oh! That ant! Alright. You know what I should not have said? I'm doing rather well. That was absolutely what got me. Okay, well, at least we got to Anthill 7. I guess that's what truly matters. If I can get half of my high score, that will be good. Because I have not played Anteater as much lately. I played Anteater a lot for a while. So, half of my high score, I'll take it. You know, it's not great, but I'll take it. I don't know why y'all are acting so wild, like, all I said is, you know, I didn't say anything bad. I don't know what you're all talking about. Let's go ahead and grab this. I'm legit good at this, I guess. Oh, yes! Alright, that was extremely close. Whew! You gotta, like, know the timing of everything. Hey, I got another life. Let's do this. Alright, we gotta do this crap again. Grab that worm. Later on, you don't want to go out of your way to grab too. Oh, whoops! I meant to go to the right there. You don't want to go out of your way to grab as many worms because well, you don't want it to become night that much. You kind of want to focus your everything on eggs and the queens. Okay! Alright. Okay. Alright. Okay. I went the wrong way for a second, and I had a heart attack. Okay. 7,000 is a pretty good score. I will accept the score. I want to thank the Academy. This is very dangerous. Whew, boy! Okay. I don't like going like that. Okay. My gosh. Okay. My gosh. This is amazing! I feel incredible! Sorry. I had to piccolo there for a second. Boom! Yes! 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 I feel great! I can win! I can do this! Hi, I'm a nerd. Making our way downtown, eating eggs, and we're egg-bound. I'm sorry, I'm getting a little quiet. I'm trying to focus on Anteater. One tiny wrong move and I'm going to die. Oh, that worm! Are you kidding me? That worm! That worm came out at the worst time! Oh, but I just got an extra life. You had no idea being an anteater was so stressful. Got there. That extra life came at just the perfect time. Whew! Let's keep going. Worm, please. This is probably where it will end, friends. But, I want to thank you all so much for watching Anteater. This is not the end. I will be playing more games after this. Ah, there it goes. That ant, there was no way I was going to avoid that ant. GG. That is actually an extremely good score. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's put in my score, huh? Yeah, I'm rather proud of that. That's some good stuff. What was that? 9,000 something? Was that my second place score? Wow. Alright, this is not the end. Don't forget, this is not the end. What's next? What else should we play? How about some Battlezone? So just a little bit of Battlezone. This is a classic, one of my favorites. This is also on speedrun.com for the record. If you want to try and get a speedrun, I have the world record just because no one else wants to speedrun Battlezone but me. This is one of the classic Atari arcade games. Very fun to play in arcades because it has like this big old like tanky thing that you control. Okay, what can I get that? Aha! Perfect. Good stuff. This is not a game you expected to see in Arcade Block? Why not? This game's great. I'm not very good at Battlezone. Okay, let's hide behind this. I'm a little nervous here. Okay, I should be good. Ah, no, I was not good. I was wrong. I lied to you. I'm sorry. Oh, I missed them. Oh, I missed them again. Oh, that's extremely bad. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh, they're coming. Okay. Oh, loud, they coming. Perfect. Okay, this should protect me. Ah, oh, darn. No, that's not the one I meant to hit! Nah! I didn't mean to hit that one! Oh. Oh, Lord, they're coming! Ah! This game is quick fun. It doesn't last nearly as long as Anteater, but I do love it. Yeah, and there's RGLove in the background. That was actually a really good score. I'm gonna play one more Battle Zone, then we'll move on. This one will not do nearly as well. Come on. This is just Battle Tank? Or Cosmo Tank? Battle Tank is their offspring. The world record, excuse me, the speed run, by the way, is getting to 10,000, I believe, as fast as you can. Because that's when you get a extra life. Which is usually when, like, arcade speedruns end. Is at the, extra life mark. Okay, should be able to survive this asshole chasing me down. Yeah, I'm good. He's trying, though. Yeah, you are not surviving that, buddy. Oh Lord, they coming! Okay. Whew! You just gotta stare them down. Stare them down. I look in the face of hell and I say, nay. I am a horse. I'm extremely nervous about my position here. Ah! Okay. They are so fucking terrifying, though. Like, extremely terrifying. Where the... Oh, no. That's not a good spot for that thing to spawn. This is... Nope. I'm not surviving that. I don't know what I was doing there, but it was not surviving. Oh, you jerk! You took the bullet for him! Okay, we're good. Oh, heck, I beat my high score. Or not my high score, I beat the score I got last time. Oh, can I beat my high score, though? Maybe. I believe. Hashtag I believe. I just need to kill 2 more things. Oh. Ah! Nope. Oh, that is the worst spot for you to have spawned at. Are you kidding me? That was extremely rude. Ah! No, didn't beat my high score. Alright. Let's move on. That was close, though. I got close to my high scores in both games. Well, not both games, because we got more to come. What's next? What else should we play? Let's move from 80s real quick to late 80s, early 90s. Let's play one round of Blockout. Who likes Tetris? Let's do a warm up.
Challenge me.
Will do. So we can turn these blocks in any old way, and we have to play 3D Tetris. It is exactly as you'd expect 3D Tetris to be. If you've ever played with the Virtual Boy, there is a version of this on Virtual Boy. Because it's on Virtual Boy, it's not incredible, but it is something. It does exist, and no one can take that away from it. It's kind of hard to tell which buttons, like, do what thing sometimes. I'm gonna need you to give me the flat one. There we go. and get that. This game's really nice. It is very hard, though. People tell me I'm actually extremely good at this game, and I don't think I believe that. It is not an easy video game. Especially when we get to like really funky blocks that like make no sense. There we go, that's what I wanted. Go. Yeah, it's not super hard until the abstract shapes turn up. Most people will be able to do the warm-up levels. Okay. It's got good music. Very, very chill. Very jazzy. Perfect. Like that. Like that. And perfect! It's exactly the piece I wanted. Thank you. It's starting to get faster. Oh, that's not the one I wanted. Oh, okay. I guess we'll just do that. This game is called Blockout. It's an arcade game. There are DOS versions of it, which are pretty good. There's also a Virtual Boy version of it, if you really want to do that to yourself. That one is called Tetris 3D, but it's just Blockout. It's Blockout with a funky angle. Thank you. Alright. Is there a CGA mode? I don't know, but that sounds like a nightmare. God, that sounds awful. I've actually never played any of the DOS versions. I just hear that they are good. I hear good things about them. Please excuse me if I don't talk very much. Having to focus on what buttons do what is extremely important in this game. Because, like, I always know the right, like, move to do. It's just getting the pieces to cooperate to do that move can be a little tricky. And got it. Do not play Puzznick Arcade, at least not on stream. I wasn't intending to. I actually, you know, shockingly for me, I do not have any porn games in my MAME setup. You would think, right? Like it's me we're talking about. But I do not. I'm a good girl. I'm a good Christian girl. If any of you are laughing right now, please stop. Don't. Nothing I said was funny. Okay. Mer. 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 This one time, I just was in the zone and I did that perfectly. I'm like, how did I do that? A Christian MAME stream. Yes, indeed. So you can see why I said I'd only do one block out. This game is a little bit long. Alright, so now we get to the ones where they give me some really funky blocks. Oh, time for block out.
Block out.
Heck yeah. They give me some really funky blocks.
Block
out. That is a good face, TM. I agree. It's a very good face. Oh, I kind of messed that up. I really should not have done that. It's okay. That's fine. This is fine. Soon we'll be getting some really funky blocks. I've never gotten super far into this game. Probably, like, I don't know, what's the... Oh, apparently this score is my high score. I'm not sure if that's true. I could have sworn I've gotten further than this. There's no way that's my high score. I do feel like I'm doing pretty well, but, like, I don't think that well. Let's do like that. There we go. Okay. There we go. Myrrh! Thank you, Smokin' Bill Murray. I appreciate that.
You are worthy of them, but I will...
What? What's wrong with those lips? Them's kissing lips. I bet it would be really fun to make out with this guy. I mean, I don't think about that every day. Shut up. Don't look at me like that. I don't actually think I've literally ever thought about that. Like, no joking. Just picking up speed pretty fast now. Okay, I'm pretty sure I have never gotten this far before. I am killing it in main block today.
But I won't lose the next game.
I do not have any inappropriate games on my main machine. Don't look at me like that. No Concern Frogs. I don't like Concern Frog. I actually genuinely do not like Concern Frog. Let's do that. It's not actually what I meant to do there. I don't have very good setups with this. Oh my god, that is a disgusting piece. That is gross. Do not give me that again, please. Oh, that's so nasty. Oh, it's so nasty. Oh my god, I could not save that. Well, this is absolutely how this ends, friends. I'm sorry to say. Oh my god, I am so absolutely boned. It is picking up speed too fast for my brain to process. Oh my god. That piece absolutely hecked me. Stop giving me that piece, it's disgusting. It's an affront to my eyes. Oh no. I jinxed myself. I absolutely did. Alright, let's input our name. Input my name quickly. I'll get angry otherwise.
I warned you.
You warned me.
Nobody beats me.
Alright. Let's go to another game. What's next? Let's do a little bit of Bongo. So Bongo is infamous. Let's play some Bongo. I don't think we're having. Actually, wait. I want to do high score run. I'm not speed running this right now. Come on. I don't think Bongo is being played. Oh gosh. Brain, please. Who speedruns this game? Who has the world record? What the heck is his name? Nate. Bald Nate. Nate, has the world record in this game, but I don't think he's running it this time. So I will bring the Bongo. Bongo is a, early 80s conversion of, what the heck is it called? Of, oh, whoops. I'm gonna restart. Not Gradius, the other one. No, not Gradius. What the heck is that called? It's an early conversion of a game. It's a classic that was thought to be long forgotten. We knew Galaxian, thank you. We knew it existed, because we actually have conversions, home conversions, but we couldn't find any boards of the arcade game to port it. Thankfully, someone found one. They had a Galaxian board that they were going to throw out because it wasn't working. And then they saw a piece of tape written on it that said Bongo, and they're like, what the heck does that mean? So they decided, they were curious enough to fix it up, and that is the first time Bongo's eyes lit up in a long time. And he he dumped it online, and we've had Bongo ever since. I want that. Come on. Ah! That treasure is hard to get. For those who do not know, the speedrun of this is actually a lot of fun, and I have the second place record, and I've also tasked this game. Yep, I tasked this thing. I tasked it for a, highest score possible run, because this game has a, it has a kill screen, and the reason I got so interested in it was because of the kill screen. You should, Sharpers. It's a lot of fun. Very, very, very recommended. It's pretty easy to pick up and learn too. It's hard. It's a hard game, but it is still, like, in terms of difficulty, like, the strategy is not there. It's just the execution. Although there are a few speedrun strats that you can do to make things go a little bit faster. So, when I first picked up this game, I picked it up, basically I was doing Mame Madness, and someone, probably Scuddy, said, "Hey, have you played Bongo yet?" And I'm like, "No, I don't know what that is." And they were like, "Yeah, you know, here's Bongo, try it out." And I tried it out. I found out it was a bit of a meme in some streamer circles, and, I found it fun. I decided to do, like, a run of it, try and get my time. I got to, like, 3rd place, and I was like, I'm good enough for that. This is lizstar, Claire. Then I was like, okay, I'm good. And I was watching some people play Bongo, because thanks to this game I found some of them. Chubo being the biggest Bongo fan. And, I asked, hey, what's the kill screen? Because I've always been fascinated with kill screens. For those who do not know, kill screens are the concept where, if a, it's an unintended end to a, looping arcade game. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Gosh. Bonking your head on that is just awful. Anyway, so, yeah. I've always been fascinated with kill screens, so I heard that there was one, and I asked about it, and they're like, oh, it's at loop 6 on the first down screen, because, loop 2 and beyond, you move faster, except on down screens for some reason, where you move the same speed that you move right now. The dinosaur that is chasing you, as you can see, there is a dinosaur. Beware, you are being chased. The dinosaur, will catch you, because you move too slow. I was like, oh, well, okay, I'm curious to see it. So I put in, the infinite lives cheat, and I made my way to loop 6. Took me a while, but I got there, and, sure enough, I could not outrace the dinosaur. I was like, okay, well, that's fun. And then I noticed something. There's a clip of me, like, kind of squinting my eyes as I noticed something. I'm like, wait a second. And, I noticed that if you jump, you move slightly faster. And you're able to use that to your advantage. With near-perfect movement, you are able to, outspeed the dinosaur. And, you cannot outspeed the dinosaur in, Area 26 loops 6, but you can use, these treasures, by grabbing enough treasure. Oh my god, are you kidding me? There we go. By grabbing enough treasure, you are able to skip a level. So we were able to skip that level, and then we get to the final room, which I found out is impossible. You cannot go fast enough, to cage the dinosaur. We'll get to the cage at some point soon, I hope. So after, and I tried my hardest. I was using task software. I was doing everything I could to try and figure out how to get faster than this dinosaur. It could not be done. You cannot outrun the dinosaur on, loop 6, room cage. So I spent a good 4 hours on that room, and I gave up and detailed all my findings in a thread, and I went to bed. It was very late, and I had a fever dream. I had a fever dream as I was lying in bed trying to fall asleep. Thoughts of Bongo running through my mind. Of myself jumping over the dinosaur. I found it humorous, and then the next day I streamed and showed my findings. How far I had gotten in Bongo. And I was like, this is how far I got, this is the kill screen. And then I thought about jumping over the dinosaur. I was like, oh yeah, I did that. Let me try that, just as a joke. It's like, I had this weird, like, dream last night where I jumped over the dinosaur in Bongo. And then it turns out, you can absolutely jump over the dinosaur in Bongo. Using very, very near perfect movement, you can jump over the dinosaur in Bongo. It is certainly possible RTA, so I will be showing you it. Not on this run, though. I'm actually doing kind of well for score. So, here on this last screen, you need to wait for the dinosaur to get just below the cage. And you catch him. And then you do the bongo dance! You always have to do the bongo dance when you catch Bongo. It's the law. And then loop 2 happens. And, you do move faster, and the dinosaur also spawns faster. Hello, ring ring. Who's there? Aw, heck. That's fine. Alright, moving on. So yeah, after I found out you could jump over the dinosaur, I did a lot more tassing, and I found out that, the kill screen is currently officially 7-7, because, you cannot actually go down fast enough, and you also can't move on this screen fast enough, so you have to skip that screen. You have to skip that previous screen. I got scared. Oh, I'm playing with infinite lives. Oh, I'm playing with infinite lives. I forgot to turn off my infinite lives code last time I played this. Well, I will go ahead and stop this Bongo. Actually, let's jump over the dinosaur. So here's what happens when you jump over the dinosaur. You jump over the dinosaur, he goes on his merry way, and then this oh, hold on, let's do it on this screen. I'm not a cheater, it's fine. Don't worry about it. So the dinosaur shows up. Jump over the dinosaur. You have to be on a higher platform than him in order to jump over him. Yeah, the high score of this game is really, really, really high. It is, 7,600. Or 7,900. Or 790,000. Wow, I can't numbers. So yeah, you let the dinosaur go. And then, this occurs. We find out that, the dinosaur was Bongo the entire time. It's a very avant-garde, ending. Let me tell you, discovering this was the most wild thing. I screamed so loud! There's a clip on my stream where I screamed so fucking loud. Anyway, that's Bongo. It is a game that is near and dear to my heart. What's next? What else should we play? Cloak and Dagger is always good for fun. Let's play a round or two of Cloak and Dagger. Oh, also, yeah, I tasked the game after that. Found out what the highest score is. It's in the millions. And it's like 1,200,500. And, I was given money by Chubo and other Bongo fans, as research grants. So, according to them and myself, I am, the leading Bongoologist. I have a degree in Bongoology. And I love that game dearly. But this is not that game. This is Cloak and Dagger, which is, I believe, the first game where, like, there's a movie based on a game, or I think this is a game based on a movie. One of the two. You try and stop the evil, nefarious Dr. Boom. We're trying to pick up these things. Oh, I'm gonna restart because I'm not going to die that early. Let's go ahead and speed up because the intro is so long. Yeah, they set me a bounty and I killed it. Exactly. It's only like $15, but I still love claiming that I got money for research grants. Alright. You can get extra points by setting off the bomb early, which we'll be doing for the most part. I've actually never seen the Cloak and Dagger movie. Okay. Whoa! Okay, we're good. This game is absolutely a scream and horror game. Okay. I love the animations. He's got so much character to him. Like, a lot of character to him. This is another one of those games that I feel is kind of underrated. I think that it deserves a lot more love than it gets. Oh god, I set that off way too close. So, in each of the levels, it's 3 levels and then, like, a mine level. And, we need to collect these S's in order to, show me the full pathway through the mine level. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay. Good stuff. The next thing is to figure out if we can actually finish the first level of Bagman. I've certainly never done it. I don't even enjoy Bagman. Like, Bongo is an actually good, fun game. Bagman is just a bad game that also became a meme. Much like Bongo. It was nowhere near as good as Bongo. What's the lore behind the Beholder? I do not know why there is a Beholder in this game. I got no idea. I cannot tell you. I'm not gonna blow up the bomb this time. I want to grab this. That is an extra life. It is extremely important. There's an extra life on each set of floors. I would call them worlds, I guess. I've never beaten this game. It does loop, but I've never gotten that far. It is a pretty difficult video game, but very fun. Whoa! No, you don't. Oh, Crystal Castles is great. I don't actually have it, but I do enjoy it. It's best played with a trackball. There are some games that, like, I love to death, but I would never play on MAME. One of those being, I'm not even going to set off the bomb on this one. This level sucks. One of them being Tempest. Tempest is my second favorite arcade game of all time. I love it so much, but without the spinner, it just sucks. Sucks. Again, I'm not going to set off the bomb. Not on this one. I love Tempest so much. At AGDQ 2018, or 2019, excuse me, there was a Tempest machine, and if I wasn't doing any like of my GDQ work, like speed running and like running shit or whatever, I was probably on that Tempest machine. By the end of the week, the entire high score table was my name, except for I think the second place score. I worked really hard on that arcade machine. I wanted to thoroughly own that machine. Gosh darn. This level, there's just too much crap in the way for me to actually hit the bots. Ah! Alright, well, there's Cloak and Dagger. That wasn't a super great run, but I'll take it. Alright, you can see Lift there when I accidentally inputted that one time. What's the next game I should play? Cosmo Gang the Puzzle sometimes doesn't actually work, but I'm going to try. Sometimes it doesn't want to load properly. Have I ever played Prehistoric Isle? I have! It's quite the video game. Yeah, for some reason my copy of Cosmo Gang the Puzzle has not been working. Oh, that's a shame. Gong. I don't actually know what to do. What is that? Not liking the game being played, vote to skip it. 3 votes and we move on to the next raffle. Oh gosh. Let's see here. What's next? What else can I play? Ooh, how about a little bit of Dharma Dojo? I played this before on RGL. I played it during our 1cc marathon. But let's play a few levels of Dharma Dojo. I will not play the entire bit of it because we will be here for the rest of the allotted time. This is a puzzle game where you smack a hammer and you grab the thing farthest in the left. Like so. And you need to get all of them to be the same block, and then you clear them. This is a pretty slow first one. I do speedrun this game. I'm one of the only people who's got a 1cc in this game. You absolutely do, Xandra! Oh my god, please do. We need more runners of this game. It is very hard, but it is a lot of fun. Okay, let's see here. What's the best spot for this? So if I do this, then I can get that red. Then I can get the blue. Let's go ahead and get this green situation all taken care of, and this. Then I can get the ladies! You wanna roll in my Mercedes? Okay. So yeah, a lot of this game is like thinking ahead a billion spaces and like planning very quickly what you're going to do, because the game does not give you a lot of time in the later levels, and has super cute cutscenes. That is Shrine Maiden and Eyebrows Krillin, as I call him. There he goes. Ah! The Roomba dolls. Let's go ahead and set up like this, so I can get this purple. Then let's do this. Oh, that is not what I meant to do, but that's fine. It actually works out relatively well. I actually don't know the best thing to do. Well, it certainly wasn't that, I can tell you that much. Shrine Maidens are very cute. I agree. Yeah, well, it wasn't that either. What you don't want to do in this game is, what I've been doing. Which is, making it so that, like, you pick up the same block twice, but, like, not ringed, because it makes it very difficult to, clean that block up later. This game is called Dharma Dojo, D-H-A-R-M-A-D-O-U-J-O-U. It is also on the Super Famicom. The Super Famicom version is superior, in my personal opinion. It's basically like if you ever played Columns, it's superior in the way that Columns is superior to the on the Genesis is superior to arcade Columns, because there's just more. There's like more shit to do. Okay, let's do like this. There's just more, like, there's like a puzzle mode, there's another, like, versus mode that you can do. Yeah, we can get those cats. Let's get this set up. You could have been playing this on Super Nintendo the entire time? Yeah. Have I never told you that? I'm sorry, Xandra. I probably should have told you that if I didn't. I thought I had. Yeah, it's on Super Famicom. The menus are all in Japanese, but, like, it's not that big of a deal. Alright, let's move on to another game. Let's Dharma Dojo. Do love that game. Let's see here, what's next to play? Skipping some games that I know will be later in the arcade block. I do like Gorf, but it does not emulate well. How about one round of I'm Sorry, because this game is interesting. So this is I'm Sorry. It is a Pac-Man kind of game. You need to collect all the pieces, bring them back to the middle of the board, and that's it. Now you may be wondering what's so special about this. You may notice this man is, well, he looks like someone else. I cannot remember his name right now, but he is a Prime Minister of Japan. Someone in chat will definitely tell me his name, because they always do. Thank you, chat. Yes, this is a Crusoe Grande game. I do not think it belongs in Crusoe Grande. I think it's actually an extremely good game. Thank you, X17. Is Tanaka Kikue, who is a prime minister who is known for embezzling funds from Lockheed and Martin, who I don't think was even Lockheed and Martin at the time. Probably just Lockheed. And oh no, I drowned. And it was a huge scandal, and nothing good came of it. So they made Sega made a game about him, like a decade and a half later. Very strange, but hey, whatever works. And yes, the name of prime ministers in Japan is Sori, S-O-R-I. So it's a pun. It's I'm sorry. So I'm prime minister, and you are stealing a bunch of money, bringing it back to a government building. It's a huge, big thing, which is completely lost on you if you are not from Japan. Which is why it's extremely strange to me that this game got a release in English. This is the American version of this game that I'm playing right now. It did, in fact, get released in America. I really do not know why. The entirety of this game is completely lost on Americans. It is certainly unusual, but I would not call it bad. Not at all. Honestly, I prefer playing this to Pac-Man. I've played this a lot and gotten a pretty good high score on it, I should say. I'm not incredible at I'm sorry, but I do enjoy it. This guy, by the way, this black guy, he's a popular wrestler from Japan at the time. I can't remember his name. I think it's Great Baba or something like that. And this guy looks a little familiar. You might recognize him from something else. Like he was in a few music videos back in the day that I think some old people liked. I don't know. Can't remember his name. It's probably not important. Excuse me, MJ. So, yeah, this game steals a lot of likenesses. I don't know why. I'm just gonna go ahead and get a whole bunch of points like this by just wailing mercilessly on poor Baba here. If you're not right next to Baba, you can just kind of beat him up, and you get a lot of points because he will not fully die. And there we go. Oh yeah, it's Space Michael from Space Channel 5. That's right. Thank you. Oh my God, Sega really did put him in a lot of games, didn't they? Because this is a Sega game, which might be why I love it so much, or at least it's a reason, you know. This guy is an Olympic something or other. I hate him. He is the worst enemy in this game by far. He is extremely unfun. Ah! Darn. He just jumps over everything. He jumps over you and can just kick your shit in. It's so easy to die to him. Oh my God! Oh no! Werewolf Michael, please! Man, this is how it ends. Not with a bang, but getting eaten up by Michael Jackson. But yeah, I actually prefer playing this game to, oh my God. Okay, to, the alternative, which is Pac-Man. Oh! Almost made it. Yeah, so that's I'm sorry. It gets pretty hard at the end. We did not see the last 80s icon, which is Madonna is in this game. But I was definitely not getting the Madonna. The next level was extremely difficult. Hey, let's play a round or two of iRobot. This is a game I actually found very recently. Whoopsies. Thanks to Popeye Otaku, who showed me this game. It's really cool. so you can zoom in to get extra points. And we need to clear all of the red spaces. While the eye is red, you don't jump, and then you jump to the eye and blow it up. And the next one becomes... Next level is... Where do I smell cleaning products? Next level is a space shooter. I actually did not know you could change the if you hold like, if you hold the button for zooming for one player, you zoom in. Wait for you. And there we go. It's very trippy and neat, but it's a really good game. Speedrun the art minigame? I will definitely show the art minigame, at least. Ah! Darn it. This angle is kind of wonky. Remember to avoid solid objects. This game also has really cool things where it's like, if you get the best score that has ever been gotten on that space stage, you get an extra bonus. Darn it. Right. Oh my god, what is going on? I don't know if that's supposed to be like that. No, I don't want to go in the teleporter. Stop. Oh, right. Let me try this again. Actually, let me show Doodle City real quick. The ungame. So, after you die, it's like, you know, hey, sometimes it's like, hey, you want to relax? Go to Doodle City. And you can just paint a picture using the controls. You can change what kind of image you're using. You can spin. It is very weird. What does special do? Flicker, color group, memory mode, view, return to game. Actually, hold on. Did that give me all the lives? It did not. For some reason, I had one less life when I did that. That's weird. It's very weird. It's like a vaporwave construction kit from 1980. Yeah. This is made by the dude who made Tempest, by the way, which is why it's so good. Because Tempest is the shit, and is one of the best games ever made. Oh snap, we got a donation! X17, thank you for the $10 donation. No message, but thank you so much. That was towards the virtual on play espèce yen. Thank you for that, friend. Brr! Okay. Oh, almost died there. Oh my god, that angle. It did not know what to do for a second there. I don't know how you do that faster. Like, that's bananas. Okay, let's activate this teleporter now. Through. The levels are all the same every time. Oh, heck. And more and more like gameplay modes keep showing up. So here's this where you have to grab the diamonds and reach the eye to blow it up through a maze as something chases you. Ooh, that was a little close. Got him. Alright, so, this friend... Oh, God. No, I cannot, I can't do this at a different angle. This is impossible at a different angle. It's hard enough as it is. So we gotta blow up the spikes and, hit him in order to turn him around. So that he will not shoot at us. Get hecked, Andros. Got him. Only he has the brains to rule Lilas. Okay, made it. Got there. Yes, iRobot. I don't know why it's called that. It has nothing to do with the novel. But, hey, whatever works. I mean, I know it's called that because of the pun, but... It's just a little silly is all. Alright, this one is pretty difficult. Okay. So I'm not going to change the angle here. I'm going to... There we go. Let's go in. Sometimes a pun is all you need. You know what? That's true. I think we could all learn from that. All you need are puns. Do 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 do. All you need are puns. Puns. Puns are all you need. Mer! I exploded. Ah! Exploded again. Only got one more robot. Oh! Flapjacks. Oh, well. Go ahead and save that. And yeah, that is iRobot. It's a pretty cool game. Let's see here. What's next? We have 45 minutes. Hey, Jack Rabbit. Jack Rabbit is a good game.
Hi there. I'm Jack Rabbit.
Hey, Jack Rabbit.
I love carrots and I'm very hungry.
Look. So, here we are. This is Jack Rabbit. This game is exceedingly loud. Let me turn that down. Still kind of loud. So, do you like Hubert? This game's kind of like Hubert. You play in an isometric space while trying to get all the carrots. In my opinion, this is a better game than Hubert. It has a better control scheme. Hubert makes you press one button to move, and it's basically like, you know, you have to do the direction keys, but it's like on an angle, and it's... you can get confused about which direction can go which way, so you mess up a lot. That will never be the case with Jack Rabbit, because you press 2 keys in order to do the diagonals. And it works super well, actually. So I really like the control scheme in this game. It has 3 levels. These 3 that you see here, where you just gotta collect all the carrots, or as many as you can on the second one. And avoid the bear and I think wolf or weasel? It's very Brer Rabbit. You know, from everyone's favorite Disney movie, Song of the South. This is an Italian-made game. The company that made this made a bunch of games that used this sound board that you hear Jack Rabbit speaking. That was their like main thing, and most of their games were not very good. But Jack Rabbit is, in my opinion, an exceedingly good game. I feel like it's kind of a shame that it is so forgotten, because I think it's actually a very good game. It gets rather hectic on later loops. Their other games, by the way, are not very good. I will show Money Money after this, I think, which is the other game by them that I have. It is nowhere near as good. There we go. The only problem I have with this game are the coconuts that the wolf throws, that the fox throws. I find it extremely hard to judge spatially where those coconuts are. Ay ay ay. Like, the first loop is easy, you know, as a first loop should be, and then the other loops get much harder. That is... oh, whoopsies. That is absolutely how it should be. Let's go ahead and do that one more time.
Hi there.
Jack Rabbit is fast enough where you can do it, like, you know, a few times.
And I'm very hungry.
What? Anyway, I hope y'all are enjoying Mame Block. There's a lot of, weird games that you've probably never heard of. That's the kind of stuff I like. You know, like, I like going to an arcade. And, you know, I'll play Donkey Kong, I'll play Pac-Man, I'll play Big Doug, but, you know, it's nice to play some of the stuff you've never even heard of. Shoutouts to First Loops. Greetings from Pac-Man. Greetings from Pac-Land. Shoutouts to First Loops. Like, it's just like, if you just go to an arcade to play the same stuff you always play, like, what's the point? Like, there's so much exciting treasure that you've never even heard of just in those other games. It's worth at least trying to see what's new. You might find a new favorite game. If I had just stuck with Tempest my entire life, which was my favorite arcade game of all time for a long time, I would have never found my favorite arcade game, which is Super Locomotive, which, trust me, we will be playing. That will be the last game on Main Block today. Oh, and Aka R is good too, yeah. Never heard of Tinkle Pit.
Okay, partner.
That's a weird name for a game. Why would you name a game Tinkle Pit? I do not like it. I do not like it, Sam, I am. Right, Lone Mouse Wolf? You get me. Tinkle Pit is a lot of fun. I will have to take your word for it. Oh my god, I thought that snake got me. I saw my life flash before my eyes. I think it's going quite good, Cooler. How goes the Cooler block in your life? I suppose the question I just asked is, how is your life going? I hope the answer is well. It is so hard to judge where these coconuts are spatially. Flapjacks.
Good work.
We beat these two jakes. Fun thing to note is, the reason why Jackrabbit at the beginning says "wha," it is one of the things that most people know about this game, from, you know, Chubo and, BB8, Lord BBH's, streams, is that, Jackrabbit goes "wha." Why does Jackrabbit go "wha"? Oh, gosh darn it. Well, the sound program that they're using has a quirk. You can speed it up or slow it down. And when this got ported, it was at a very specific speed. Well, when it got ported. When it got, dumped, it was at a very specific speed, and that speed stuck. And that's the speed we have. So, any machines that you could find of Jackrabbit, which good luck finding a machine in this game, by the way, they would have different sounds, where he would finish what he's saying. He would speak slightly faster and higher pitched. He goes, "Would you help me?" But because we got one that is slightly slower, he goes, "Wha." Let's play one round of Journey. What is Journey, Liz? Oh, is it a game where we explore? No, it's a game based on the band, Journey. I am not joking. This is a game that exists. I'm not sure why this game exists, but it certainly does. So it's 5 little mini-games where you play as the different band members. Here's Neil Schoen. And it's Jetpack, where we have to reach our guitar and then fly back. Back up to the line and make our way back into the ship. I think it's on Atari. Small town girl, living in a lonely world. Took the midnight train going anywhere. This one is pretty hard, I find. Oh, make it! Good job, Steve Perry. Good job, Steve Perry. There is a special, oh gosh. Oh, I never mess up on that. There's a special thing. This game came with like a tape, I think, that played music. It played the actual music as you played it. Unfortunately, that is not emulated, so we cannot do that. Instead, we have beeps and boops in the form of the music. They're pretty okay beeps and boops. I enjoy Journey. You know, I wouldn't call myself a Journey fan, but I do enjoy Journey. They're a good band. Like the beeping here. Very good. Make my way up. Got there. Just don't stop believing. I'll get right on that. Ah! I went a little too far and got surrounded. Oh my gosh. Alright, well, could not get there. I'll show the drummers level real quick. Show the drummers. Where you bounce on drums, you gotta turn them blue. I should get those files at some point. Yeah, the band keeps losing their instruments. And after you get them, there's a little mini game where you play as a bouncer who is trying to stop groupies from getting on stage during a concert. Alright, and that's Journey. It's a weird, weird game. What to play next? Yeah, we'll play a round of Mappy. PMU? I mean, okay. Sure. There you go. Here's Mappy. I love Mappy. This is another one of my favorites. Can I make it there in time? Nope. Okay. Jeez, the boys, it's the cops! Hey, it's Chubo! How you doing, Chubo? Good to see you, friend. We played some bongo earlier, you missed it. It's always a shame when you miss bongo. Ba-da-ba. Heck yeah. Getting them points. Are there any good Atari 2600 streamers out there? I know that Toad has done a bunch of Atari stuff before. He doesn't do it too often though. But I guess I would recommend Toad for that. Chubo, I believe, also does some Atari 2600 stuff, but it's mostly like Apple and arcade stuff. I stopped believing in Journey. I stopped rather quickly. Journey is an interesting game. I wouldn't call it a good one though. Mappy is a good game. I want to play good games today. Glitch Cat 7 does some Atari stuff. Oh, I didn't know that. That's rad. There you go. There's a recommendation. I was trying to keep it in the in the team, but whatever works. Yeah, Chubo's very varied in what he plays. But if you like stuff like this, Chubo basically does exactly what I'm doing, which is just play a bunch of arcade games. I also do as well on my own channel. I do this quite often. If I'm feeling down, I usually pick up some arcade games and just play them. It's they're fun just to pick up and play, and you know, it usually cheers me up. Kangaroo for the 2600. I have never played Kangaroo for the 2600. I'm really bad at and don't really enjoy Kangaroo for arcades, so I can't imagine I'd like it that much. I'm extremely bad at Kangaroo. I can't even finish like one loop. I have in the past. I'm second place on the speedrun boards. Only because more people have not run it. Get on that, people. These cats are after my blood. My god. You don't get to hear the full song too often. Oh, get there in time. Alright. So the story as it is in this game is these cats have stolen a bunch of priceless artwork and electronics, and you as the mouse police are trying to get it back. Simple as that. Nope. There's also Mappy Land on the NES. It's a cool speedrun, I hear. The interesting thing about Mappy Land is I've looked at the speedrun of it before, and like literally, it's like maybe 13 people speedrun it, and they're all from Quebec. I really do not understand. But like one person speedruns it who is not from Quebec. I do not understand why it's so popular in Quebec. But it's very interesting. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of Hopping Mappy. It's a little too slow and like tedious for my taste. Mappy is very like fast-paced and fun in my eyes. Hopping Mappy's a little obnoxious. I think just because it's the same concept, but more, like, open wide, and, it's not quite... Whoops. Alright, well, I'm going to have to do, like, this. There we go. Montreal University must have a speedrunning club. Maybe, but why would they play Mappy World of all things? Mappy Land. If it was just popular in video rental stores. Maybe. Very possible. God, that was extremely close. Make it? Alright, made it. This cat needs to get off my butt. Get off my butt, cat! Okay. Gosh, Glitch Witch, what the hell is wrong with you, hon? Yes! Sorry. Oh! Gotta be quick! Oh! That cat came out of nowhere. Made it. Ba-da-ba. There's just like some games that are super duper popular in like certain regions, and it's very interesting to me. Because it seems so random. Don't you dare. Okay. Don't make it! Oh! Ba-ba-da-ba. Ba-da-ba. This is actually an extremely good run of Mappy. I do not usually get this far playing Mappy. Nope. There it goes. GG. Got to university, which is good. That was a good run of Mappy. Let's see here. What's next? I'm running out of time. I only have 20 minutes left. We're not doing Mr. Do's Wild Ride. I don't have much time left. Is there anything else like extremely interesting I want to play down here? Satan's Hollow is like one of my favorites. I have to play this. This one is very important. Yeah, okay, so we'll play some Satan's Hollow. Yeah, the world record in Mappy is bananas. There's no way I would ever be able to get that. Also in this game's records are really, really good. I'm actually rather good at this game, but I am nowhere fucking near the high score level. Like, I don't understand how people are that good at this. This game is so hard. So it is a vertical shooter, as you can see. It is my favorite arcade vertical shooter. I'm a little rusty, apparently. You need to build a bridge, and that bridge will lead you to Satan. However, when you fight Satan, you skip the level that you're on. So I want to wait to fight Satan. You can go ahead and quote that. It's a good quote. And I want to wait to fight Satan until I get to a level that's very obnoxious. Ooh, I'm gonna restart. Tapper is quick? No, Tapper is not quick. Also, I'm very, very bad at Tapper. I do not understand how Chubo does it. It's extremely impressive to me. Wow, that was extremely gross. Gotta kill the pterodactyls. Tapper is very hard. It's a good game. Very, very hard game. The speedrun of this game is actually really fun, by the way. It's very precise movement. And a little bit of luck. But if you're looking for a fun, short, like, less than a minute speedrun to learn, I could recommend this. It's just me and Bald Nate right now. So occasionally they try and steal your lives, and if they take it, it's just gone. If they manage to take it all the way back up to the castle, it is just gone. There we go. Alright, then it loops. It loops back to the first one. The later levels are different, though. So this next one is going to be real difficult. So I'm going to kill a few, and then get to Satan. Hello, Satan. All right, time to say hi to Satan. Hey, Satan. Bye, Satan. Yeah, Satan's kind of a pushover. It's extremely easy to kill Satan, and then when you do kill Satan, you get a slightly upgraded chip. You can have twice as many shots on screen, which is why it's important to wait for Satan. Hashtag wait for Satan, and so that you can better take on the harder levels at the, later on, and skip some of the especially difficult ones. No, you don't. Not today, Satan! This game definitely got Christian mom groups up in a fucking fuss, though. Because, you know, it's about Satan. It's like, hey, we are a literal soldier of God trying to stop Satan. Nope, don't care. It has Satan in it, therefore it is evil. It's the same with Doom. It's like we're literally killing demons. Nope, don't care. What up, Satan? Bye, Satan. Again, Satan is a huge pushover. You may notice the level is the entire everything is getting darker. This is one of the coolest features about Satan's Hollow, in my personal opinion. Is that the game does in fact get darker as you play. Hi, cat. Now is really not the time. The enemies also change color as the night grows. And then stuff will occur. You'll see. This one always gets me. It's very hard for me to survive this one. I don't have a very good strategy for it. As the night grows and it becomes pitch black, the enemies, the only things you can see are their eyes. The reds of their eyes as they're staring down at you hungrily. It is very hard to survive. It is extremely difficult to survive at this stage. Especially now that I'm knocked down to the lowest base weapon. I am not confident in my skills to survive much longer. Oh my god! Holy crap, how did I survive that? Jesus! Oh, Jesus, Satan. Alright, well, I died, but I survived that one, and I'm extremely proud of that. I wanted to show off... I kind of want to show off Cubert's cubes as well. Let me show off Cubert's cubes. If you go a little lower, I don't think they'll mind that much. Maybe they will. Are they yelling at me right now? No, they're not. Cool. Alright, so here's Cubert's cubes. This is the sequel to Cubert. That most people don't know about. I think I enjoy it more than Cubert. It's like a weird puzzly Cubert game. So we need to make all of the cubes, or a tic-tac-toe of cubes, match the cube there. Oh, they stole a life during that? Oh, of course they did. Those jerks. They would. Green things are fine, as in Cubert. you want to touch green things. They give you points. Everything else does not. Whoa! Okay, so there's the rat. You have to turn the cube as the rat is about to jump on it. And there you go. Yeah, this game's really rad. Highly recommended. Basically, every game I've played today is highly recommended. There isn't a single game I play today that I would not recommend heartedly. There we go. The timing is a little tricky. No! Yeah, me too, Hubert. Me too. Oh, not quite. So it's very simple at the start here, but it will become a lot more tricky as you go on. I love that noise so much. Alright, see how many cubes you can do before time runs out. That was pretty good. I have played a lot of Cubert's Cubes. I've played this game a lot. I'm not super good at it, but I played it a lot and I really do enjoy it. So here the cubes get a little bit more complex. Oh, I did not mean to clear that one there. That's okay. Alright, and here they get much more complex. So, my general strategy here is to make it so that the right side or the front side faces, like, where it is, like, on the thing. So the right side or the front side is the same. And then, just turn in the other direction, just over and over. Oh, I did not mean to turn that one there. How bad would this game be if you couldn't cross empty cubes? I think it would be unplayable. I genuinely think that it would become unplayable. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Oh. Heck! Me too, Hubert, me too. Hey, 69,000 points. Nice. This one is a lot harder to do well on compared to the last one. I'm pretty rough with this one. That's pretty good, though. Yeah, all the enemies are different. There's no coilies in this one. It's very strange. Alright, and then we get to just the absolute nightmare of stages. I'm not going to try to go for as many points. I'm just going to try to get through these stages. Mer! This one I will try and do as fast as I can. Oh! Okay. Okay, this one sucks. So these friends will drop down, and they will mess up all of your hard work. It's really, really, really dumb, and I do not appreciate them doing this. They need to stop. They need to stop. But, can't stop, won't stop, I guess. And there's so much other stuff dropping, too. Ah! This one is very difficult. Stop. No! No! Hurry. Yes! Got there. Now this is starting to look like Hubert. Oh, heck. That one dropped before I could notice. Oh, that's not what I meant to do there. Yeah, like, I'm okay at Cubert's Cubes, but I am nowhere near that good. Like, you gotta be an absolute master to get that high of a score on Cubert's Cubes. That wasn't that bad. It gets really confusing at that point. Now you need 2 tic-tac-toes to win. Good luck. Good luck. Good luck. I'll do that one. Then we'll just do like this. And like this. Oh, I saw you! You were trying. You were gonna mess everything up. No, thank you. Oh my god. I need you to stop. Okay, I have to finish this as quickly as I can. Booyah! Yes, I'm trying to get tic-tac-toes. According to the game, that's what they call them. I think this is a high score. Oops, that's not what I meant to do there. There we go. Yeah, the problem with Qbert is, if you want to, like, go for the records, you really gotta go for the records. Qbert is, like, a multi-day game. The original Qbert. This one is an 18-hour experience, but the original Qbert, if you want to go for records, is an 18... I mean, is like a multi-day, like, you just gotta really grind down that game. And, grinding record, like, you know, like, records are cool. The like, really grindy ones, I don't find nearly as fun. No! Alright. Wow, I've definitely never beaten level 4 before. Oh, that's backwards. Whoops. Alright, this Cubert's Cubes run is going really well. It's going much longer than I was expected. Which is a bit of a shame, because I wanted to play another game after this. I really wanted to play my favorite arcade game. Maybe they'll let me go a little bit over. Maybe no one will yell at me if I go over. Because I really want to play Super Locomotive. I also don't want to just intentionally lose Cubert's Cubes, because I'm doing very well. Oh, now we need 3. I'm definitely going to lose it now, I can tell you that much. Don't! Cease! Gah! Heck. Alright, well that was a good run of Cubert's Cubes. I actually got multiple high scores in this stream. Yeah, that was pretty good. Oh, that wasn't actually my high score? That was number 2! Wow, I'm super impressed with myself even more now. Okay, so let's do one last game of Super Locomotive. What makes Super Locomotive so good? You'll see. This is my favorite arcade game of all time. It is a Sega game from 1982. You may note 82 to be the year that things like Dig Dug came out, and like, you know, I think Donkey Kong. This looks way fucking better than all of them. It also sounds way better than all of them. You may notice that the music is extremely fucking good. Yeah. This track is called Riding. It's from the Yellow Magic Orchestra, who is a Japanese kind of like techno band from the 80s and 70s. And they allowed Sega to put this song in there. It is extremely good, especially for 82. This game looks like it belongs on a Master System, which is like 1987 style stuff. This game is incredible. So, as you can see, it is 2 screens. We have the top screen and the bottom screen, which show up to down and then left to right, respectively. So we can see the heights of things, and we can see how close they are to us. And using that, you just need to go forward, dodge things on the tracks, attack planes and missiles that are about to hit you by pressing the puff button, and holding down the button in order to make it go higher. All while collecting as much oil as you can on the track and avoiding enemies. It is extremely hectic. I have the second highest score in this game. The highest score is extremely good. But I do have the second highest score in this game. I've been going after the world record for several months now, and I will keep trying. I've taken a bit of a break on it, but I will get back to it at some point. Go back to that old world record grind. After you complete each round, you go into this bonus stage, which reminds me of Jaws from NES. It's on Mark, Gib Girl. I've definitely beaten the record according to, the other one. The other site, I always forget the name of. This game, is basically my gaming holy grail, my game collecting holy grail. I like collecting games, including arcade games, and this is my holy grail. Only 35 copies were ever made. It is extremely rare, but it only goes for like a few thousand pounds whenever it's sold, which is extremely shocking to me. Because again, only 35 copies were ever made. It should be like 100,000. Yeah, TG's is only like, oh crap, it's only like 45,000, which is bananas, because I basically almost already beaten that. And I almost certainly will, by the time we get to the end here. It's like they didn't even try. It is a difficult game, though, I will admit. I'm not doing super great. I would play a lot more if I could, but unfortunately I am going over. I just really had to show Super Locomotive. It's what I end all of my main streams with. It's my final game every time. I'll go until they tell me that they are ready for the next game. Will I join you for burger time? What is... What? What do you mean, join you for burger time? Is it just all of us playing Score Attack? I mean, I don't mind joining you for burger time. I don't think I actually have burger time yet in this main machine. I'm really bad at burger time. I'm also really bad at Mr. Do, which are the two that will be after this. Which is pretty good that I didn't play them today. If you want to do a Score Attack of Super Locomotive, I got your back. There was a lot of stuff going on at once. I wasn't able to pay attention to the top screen, which is a good thing nothing came up to hit me. But I could have gotten that oil can if I had noticed. Oh! I went too far. Oh, this is bad. I'm low on energy. If you are low on energy, you can't puff and you can't go super. Oh my gosh, that was... Okay, so something to note about this game. The black trains, the bullet trains, they can only... They can't, like, change tracks. They will stay on the same track that they spawn on. And they go much faster than other trains, and they cannot be killed. Except by a frame-perfect one-frame tap of the puff button. Then they will die. Yeah, so it was extremely clutch for me to make that. Okay. Hi, Laserface. Well, I'm so glad to see you here. I hope you are doing well. One frame trick train Kaizo? Yeah, Super Locomotive hack when we have Super Locomotive Kaizo. No joke, so this game is extremely unloved. It deserves much more than it gets. Sega has not technically forgotten it. There's a fun, quote-unquote fun story here. So, when they were making the Genesis Mini, you may have you may have noticed the games on the Genesis Mini are pretty rad. They have Tetris finally released, and Darius, which was never before. Whoopsies. Which was never even ported to the Genesis. They made a new port of Darius for the Genesis, which is rad. But when they were thinking of things to do, they specifically said, what do we want to put on the Genesis Mini? We need something to rival Star Fox 2, because Star Fox 2 was a big, cool thing that Nintendo put on the SNES Mini. It was a never-released game. We gotta do something as cool for the Genesis Mini. They're like, well, we have a port of Super Locomotive that was never released, that we never actually did anything with, and it's still sitting, you know, in our archives, just, you know, waiting. Nah, people don't care about Super Locomotive enough for it to get, for them to care about it being on the Genesis Mini. So let's do Darius instead. Like, I'm hype about Darius. I want that ROM! Release the ROM, Sega! I want that ROM of Super Locomotive on the Genesis. That would be the best thing ever. I would be so unbelievably hyped for that. You have no fucking idea. That is my gaming holy grail. Release the ROM! If I ever manage to talk to any Sega, like, reps, my goal as a streamer is to get sponsored by Sega, for the record. If I ever get to talk to any Sega reps, that will be my request. Please give me that ROM. I know you have it. Where are you hiding it? I will break into Sega HQ if need be. This is my favorite, one of my favorite games of all time. Give me that ROM. And then I'll burn it onto a chip, and then I'll have my own unique copy of, Wait, hold on. Do you actually know a friend who works at Sega? Like, are you joking? I don't think that your friend in Sega would be able to send me the copy of Super Locomotive. But if they could sneak behind enemy lines, that would be wonderful. Even if I do get a ROM of Super Locomotive on the Genesis, it would still be my gaming holy grail to have the arcade version. Simply because of how rare it is. Also, like, you know, it's my first Super Locomotive love. Oh my gosh, that was very tight. Oh! I was scratching my eye, you jerk. I'm not doing super well in Super Locomotive. But this game is rather difficult. I knew you were coming for me that time. I was ready for it. Darn! Alright. Well, that's still a good oh, it's an okay score. It's 11th place. Okay. Friends, are you ready to take over? Money to buy a Super Locomotive board? That is thousands of dollars. I don't think I would, ask my stream to help me fund that. Maybe after I get, like, a normal job, I can save up. But right now maybe not. We be set. Alright, friends. Thank you all so much for watching Main Block. Where I played a bunch of arcade games. I hope you saw some games that you hadn't experienced before and you thought, hey, you know what? Maybe I will check that out. I will be back on Saturday, I believe. When is my next game? My next thing is Sunday, where I will be doing a race with weapon of Mega Man 3 for DOS. So, yeah. I hope you all enjoyed, and stick around. Next up, we are continuing Arcade Block with, what is the game called? Burger Time. See you in a few moments.